Just checking. Okay, so we are live. There's going to be a bit of a gap, so that's kind of awkward because you guys didn't know that. Alas, we are here. Hopefully. Did my game decide now was it's going to be the time to crash? Great, so my game crashed. So that's great. I have to go back in. Maybe you guys will see the game. I don't know. Remember, this is why I'm doing it now, because I don't need this kind of stuff happening on race day. It takes a second usually. Alas, either way, I'm still going to load this live stream up. I know you can hear my thing moving around my mouse, but at the end of the day, we really don't care about that. I have the live stream up here on the side, so hoping that means it'll load. Maybe. I have it pulled up here, so I don't know. So I can see it. I know you guys can't based on what I'm seeing on the stream. So that's not great. It usually takes a second to load, so I'm going to give it here about a couple minutes before I'm just going to redo this live stream. So hoping maybe you guys will be able to see actually what happens. I don't know why it's not wanting to work. Alright, I'll give it a second chance on life here. There we go. Maybe. So that's great. I just changed my settings, or not my settings. I reset up my game capture to be the game. So I'm hoping maybe that fixes the graphic issues, or not the graphic issues, but the game issues. I don't know why my game. I'm probably, when we actually do this, I'm gonna have a second monitor with me to make this easier, so I don't have this happen. But for now, I'm having to work on just my one monitor here. So that's not great. It's not working. I'm gonna try and redo it. So I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can fix it. Maybe that is what I have to do. Go out, that. Maybe that'll fix it. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try it. Let's see here. Maybe this is the magic. Just gonna keep listening here. Keep watching the stream to see. Sorry, I just am hearing it. Yeah, that's my brother in the background watching basketball. Alright, so it's not working. That's great. Not exactly how I was hoping to start this. Oh, wait, never mind, it worked, Alright, we're good. We're good, everyone. Alright, and here we are for practice at Daytona after forever. I'm sorry for the delay. I didn't see that. Finally. Wow. Okay. Finally. Okay, so this is more of to be a test of the graphics than anything else. But yeah. Happy to be here finally. So to just kind of go over how this whole race is gonna work. So I have 34 of the 36 chartered cars already in it. That would be every car that was a charter except for the Rick Ware guys, because they were multi-driver cars, so I didn't count them. And then any driver who drove a cup race that I had in my NR2003 cars got in. And so there was 40 drivers in that sense. I split it up into two somewhat duels, if that's what you want to go by. And so that's what this is. This is the second. This is one of them. I was 40 drivers that are not officially in yet, and I split it into two groups of 20, and I'll have duels, and the top 3 from each will get in to make it a 40 car race. I will probably end up using N ratings, or I will use my own settings to make the guys drive fairly and realistically. As Carson, host of ours, already put his name on the board. If you see numbers, you're not going to see it in this one, but maybe later on when I use other ones, you're going to see multiple numbers, like numbers that are like 420. What you have to do is you have to mainly just look at the first 2 digits, and then the third one is just an extra digit so that all of them would race. Because what happens is if you have multiple of the same number and you try to do anything, it won't work. So that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, so actually Kaz Gralla is the fastest. My ratings I don't think are fully up to date. I'm noticing that I'm gonna see if I can fix something. The things aren't showing up, so that's not great. Let me see if I can fix that. I think it's honestly an easy fix. I just have to go into this and reset it. Oh, doesn't say that. Alright. So now that we have it loaded, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into NR2003. Alt-tab. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Alright. The reason you're getting left on that screen is because that's just what happens when I go out of NR2003. And I think my game just crashed. Either that or okay, I think it was just because my keyboard died. That was kind of scary. So I'm gonna reset the practice. I have to pause it or else it crashes my game. Go into this so that it doesn't crash my game. Because the last thing I need right now is this thing to crash. Gonna go in. I'm sorry you guys can hear my mouse so loud, I imagine. Gonna reset the cache of each one so that it's on the money. Gonna go into this and do this. Just trying to see if I can fix the issues that I'm having. It usually also fixes itself when I get into the game. So now we're gonna try everything. I reset everything. Oh, did I not play it? Oh, I played it. Okay. It just kind of scared me there for a second. Alright. Gonna see if that fixes these issues. Strapstron is just on the grass for no reason. Let's see, it comes back out onto the racetrack. Trying to see if it will fix the settings. Doesn't look like it's going to. So that was a great start. Just how I wanted to start this thing. Yeah. Still not fixed. Oh, that sucks. Alright, I think I know what'll fix it. Give me a sec. I guess you guys will get to see somewhat of behind the scenes of it. Alright, I have to go out. I think I have to go out of this. Then go back in. Continue. let it load, go into full screen, pause it, Alt/tab it, and then refresh the pages. Cause then maybe it'll work. Let me see if this will fix it. No, it does not seem to be fixing it. So I'm gonna try. That's not great. Well, I didn't anticipate this happening while I was trying to fix it, so that's just great. Alright, we're gonna go back into NR. Play it, get us caught up. Hoping maybe that'll be what we need to do to reset it. But not having high hopes right now. So that's great. Yeah, it's not working. Alright. Well, that sucks. I know what I can do that'll fix it for now, so that you guys can get good practice. Actually get to see this practice session. So I'm gonna Alt-tab it, right? That's how you gotta do it. Then you gotta just gonna go into this, and then I'm just gonna you'll see it as I do it. You're just gonna take off everything except the game capture. Yeah, look at that. You guys get to see just the game as the way it was planned. So with that, I will be skipping back to the beginning of this game, or of this practice, so that we can fully see it for what it is. So we are now playing? No, I forgot to play it. Okay. There we go. So now we will get to fully get the practice experience. Hello, Firelinks. Welcome to stream. Get to when they actually go on track. Dang. How long does it take to get a car out on track? Goodness. Here you go. Good night, Firelinks. Alright, so we're finally in the game. And we finally got it somewhat working. These are the base graphics that you can get through a simple tutorial. The other ones I'm actually using through OBS. So that's why there's the difference between the other ones looking really good and these just kind of being mid. So as out on the track is Zane Smith. Oh, Chandler Smith. It's kind of funny to watch them come out on track like that. Don't think we'll see many battles for position, seeing as this is practice. But again, this is just supposed to be like testing, which it's already not off to a great start. But I will likely be borrowing one of my brother's monitors to use this weekend, which I'll probably use to stream the two LCQs races, the duels, I guess. And then a week and a half from now to kind of get the actual race. Let's see, they are out on track. Not really. Oh, there's a battle. Jensen Button and Chandler Smith are racing each other right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that little crackling. I think that might just be me. Alas, either way, I am having a lot of fun. There you go. Okay. I was looking at it. It's just because I was too close to the mic. Jensen Button just went flying by. I haven't fully upped the ratings all of these except for I think like Jensen Button. No, not Jensen Button. There's one or two others who I just have their N ratings. You don't have just their N ratings. But either way, still a lot of fun. As here comes the 38 of Zane Smith. He's starting his qualifying lap. So here he comes. He's got Austin Hill behind him and then Travis Pastrana. I could see this as a race, but that would get kind of old. JJ Yaley, Hocevar, Jensen Button, Chandler Smith, John Hunter, Jimmy, Jordan Taylor, although it says Chase Elliott, that's just supposed to be his Coda run. Daniel Kvyat, F1. I don't know if he's a champion. I just know he has wins. Boris Said, I believe, is the one driving this. No, it's Timmy Hill. Okay, Boris Said's in the other one. I got that wrong. Kimi Räikkönen is in here. Jacques Villeneuve. He actually raced in NASCAR. He actually raced for Penske in, like, I believe it was 2011 or 2012, and I didn't even know that. Kaz Grala, Brody Kostecki, Greg Biffle, Ryan Newman, Daniel Hemrick, and Riley Herbst is your full rundown of this last chance qualifier. Looking for maybe a chance at off chance that someone's battling, but again, no one's put in laps yet. That's where it'll get kind of fun, if you want to call it that. As here they come. But actually, since I'm doing this, I get to show some pretty cool cameras. As Zane Smith in, he went way high in that corner. Austin Hill, he's probably gonna play in a faster lap than him by like a significant margin. The best camera view of this game or this track is when you get back down to the front straightaway and you use the spectator view. You're gonna see it here. Not in a second. Now, look at that. That looks like the real NASCAR view. I can't even lie to you on that. As here comes Zane Smith with Austin Hill. Interesting to see who's gonna be faster. Zane Smith is in. Austin Hill. Was he faster? Maybe. The game isn't telling me. Oh, he might have not put in his lap. Oh, he did, and he was about half a second faster. That's about what I was expecting, seeing as how fast he went. Oh, no, that's Josh Berry. That isn't Hocevar. That's on me for that mistake earlier. That's Berry. That's Josh Berry. Mine down behind. Jensen Button, Smith down here. Any other possible battles for position? Alright, there we go. Alright, we got Austin Hill here. He is chasing down the 38 of Zane Smith. Good battle here. Zane Smith is in the lead. Then Austin Hill. Then Travis Pastrana. If you want to call this a race of some sorts. That's just, I never really liked practice or watching it, so I try to make fun out of it. So I'm sorry you hear my keyboard mashing. I'll probably try my best to get rid of that in the actual race. I'll try not to have my mic right next to the actual track, or next to my mic. Let me try it now. My stream is a little bit behind, so Austin Hill is catching Zane Smith, I believe, as the practice. You can see who's got the fast lap. JJ Yaley has the fastest lap. Let that sink in. I don't know when that's ever happened. Even when he was in the 18 car, I don't think he was ever the fastest. Followed by Kimi. Okay, I don't think you can hear the keyboard as loud. Man, Austin Hill is actually flying right now. This is when we're actually going to see good laps, I think, because when I was doing testing, the average laps by the normal, not really. Normally laps were about under 2 minutes, about 1:58 for all of like the top guys. When I did live stream, or not live stream, but I did test simulations. And no, I did not sit here and watch a 12-hour race. I'm gonna leave that to be the first time ever when we actually do this thing in a week and a half. But yeah, I just simulated. You can just click like the accelerate. It does take a while. I will give the game that, but I can't blame him. But yeah. All right. Austin Hill is actually chasing down. Oh, new number 1. It's the 15 car. Who's that? That's Jensen Button. Okay, Jensen putting up the fastest lap in practice so far. I'm curious to see if Austin Hill here is gonna catch the 38. So getting a look through of the top 20. Greg Biffle has the slowest lap so far. To be fair, he's only gotten 1 lap, so I'm not going to count anything against anyone until Zane Smith has gone through. That means everyone's hit their laps in. Like, hit a lap in. Like, Riley Herbst. He got a first lap, but those are never really as fast as the actual, like the second laps. Here comes Austin Hill. Anyone else really near each other? No. 20 cars. I guess that was going to happen. That's just kind of how it's going to work. See if Austin Hill will catch Zane Smith. Here they come. Greg Biffle's not the slowest anymore. It's now Loris Hezemans. Greg Biffle. I don't know where he is. I can't see. I'm too blind, apparently. Alright. So everyone's gone through and gotten at least 2 laps. So I'm going to judge now. Greg Biffle was 14th fastest. Okay. Loris Hezemans is the slowest. But I say I am okay with this split. Except for Jensen Button. I'm probably going to have to nerf him. But everyone else is within about a second of each other, and I'm fine with that. Jensen Button, I probably upgraded his stats not realizing it. I didn't mean to. I'll fix that for the race. But here's Jensen with Chandler, John Hunter, Jimmy, Jordan Taylor, Daniel Kvyat, Boris said. Kimmy Villeneuve, Gralla. Man, I gotta admit, this is kind of boring. I kind of should have thought about this before I did a whole 40-minute practice session, especially since no one's here. It's pretty late to be doing this, so I will cut some slack on that. It's like 10:33 on, for some people, a school night, so I am willing to not be frustrated over that. Austin Hill. Maybe what I'll do is I'll record a race tonight. It's 10:34. I think I can record one of these races. No, I'm not gonna risk it. You just heard my phone vibrate. That's funny. Yeah, it's all good. I might. I still don't know yet. Because our bedtime's like 11:30. Because we're still on break. It's interesting. A lot of people went back this week. I don't go back till next week. Excuse me. I didn't have the week up to Christmas. I got off like 4 days before Christmas. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was the first day of winter. I got out for Christmas. But yeah, I like the schedule, or not the schedule, I like the split of how Jordan Taylor, who is really the first car, has 2 minutes and 2 seconds and 2:02, and then 20th place is about a second, 1.1 seconds off. I feel like that'll be really good for when we actually do this race. So that's good. So here comes Zane. And Austin Hill is actually catching him. We might actually have something if you're going to watch it. Let's go and boil with him. Here's going to come on the back straight. Austin Hill is actually like starting to gain on him. keep it to the carousel or the back 15. It kind of did. I was definitely, I feel like he closed on me. I didn't have nothing better to do. So I'm going to trust John is behind these guys. Austin Hill is some. Here he comes, back onto the front straightaway. I'm just going to keep watching this camera view. Come back onto the front straight. These are also kind of fun, but it's also kind of boring. Either way, it's all good. I'm just having a good time. Man, Austin Hill is really starting to close that gap on him. Comes Austin Hill. He's further behind. Okay. Maybe we can make this into a commentary thing where I'll commentate just like it's a race. What do you want to do? You want to say Riley's the leader? We'll go with it. Just for fun. Just for good times. Even though no one will likely ever end up watching this. I like to think someone would. So anyway, alright, let me go back to just normal TV cam so you guys can hear me a little bit better. I have a battle shaping up there. All things considered. Just taking a second to look. We got John Hunter. You have Jimmy right here. And Chandler Smith. So looking at them, Chandler Smith, he is the 17th fastest car on the track in terms of fastest lap. Nemechek is 20th, which is last, and Jimmy is in 15th. Alright, so these are a bunch of guys who are not likely going to have a really good shot at winning this. As here comes John Hunter with Jimmy in tow. So just Austin Hill. Let's see, how close were they the last lap? Wow, Austin Hill was actually slower that last lap. I did not see that coming. Oh wow, Jordan Taylor hit the 2-minute 1 seconds. Once again, Austin Hill was slow that lap. That's crazy. I thought he was going to be gaining on him. Oh man, Jimmy made some form of mistake because Nemechek drove away from him. Here comes Nemechek. These guys gapped out a little bit. Kaz Gralla is gaining on Villeneuve, and then Raikkonen is gaining. Whew. This is probably going to happen a lot. I'm going to yawn in the actual race. But, Raikkonen is gaining on Hill. To look at the comparison, Raikkonen does have the faster practice speeds, and then obviously Gralla is faster than Villeneuve, as no one could be slower than him. So here they come. We are approaching halfway through this testing session, or practice of sorts. I probably won't do another practice session for the last chance qualifying races. This was kind of just to be a test. Maybe I'll do some practice with the official roster. Oh gosh. And when we actually do it, I'll probably do like the actual cup schedule, or the cup guys who are going to be in this race, and maybe have someone join me. So maybe that could be fun. So that'll be fun. Kaz Gralla is actually starting to gain here on Jacques Villeneuve. I'm looking at it. Trying to find 50 car. He's the 4th fastest. Alright, so Kaz Gralla is going to catch. And Brody Kostecki is not too far behind him. And then Raikkonen just had a miscue, so he just lost all his ground. So let's see if Gralla will catch him or not. Curious. I have not seen a singular pass during this practice so far, so let's see what happens. Here comes Villeneuve. He's got Gralla got a good run on him into that carousel. Alright, I'm going to pretend like I'm commenting. Here comes Kaz Gralla now. He is trying to catch Jacques Villeneuve as they come back on NASCAR 3 and 4. Gralla with the faster car. Oh gosh. I keep trying not to yawn, but it's hard not to. It's late. It's going to be like this at the end of the race. And next Saturday. Here comes Gralla though. They are coming out of the front stretch chicane, and Gralla does look like he has gained on him. Looking at their last lap, he was about 0.6 faster. Taking a comparison of this lap, he was faster again, but not by as much. And here they come into one, and Gralla's got a good run on him. Here comes Gralla on the back doorstep of Jacques Villeneuve. Here they come onto the inner portion of the racetrack. Oh, Gralla got loose. He almost looped it. And that really costed Gralla there. Villeneuve gets himself a gap, but Gralla fights right back. Brady Kostecki as well is trying to join this and make this a 3-car joust. Gralla trying to chase back down Jacques Villeneuve. Looking ahead, Kimi Räikkönen chasing down the 66, Timmy Hill. And we might have another battle shaping up between John Hunter Nemechek, Chandler Smith. And then JJ Yaley, I believe he got passed. Or he passed the 67 of Travis Pastrana. So here these three guys come back out on the racetrack. Kostecki's actually closer to Gralla than Gralla is to Villeneuve. So here they come. Oh, Nemechek is right there. Here they come. Through the front stretch chicane. It is going to be close as we get further on into this session, as we are now past halfway in this only practice session. Here they come down to turn 1. Nemechek looks lower. Does that mean he might put a little more on it as they come into the inside part of the racetrack? Smith leads over Nemechek, who almost spins. And here comes Kimi Räikkönen. He is trying to get by Timmy Hill. He has caught him. Man, cars cannot stay behind each other when they get into the inside of this track. They easily spin out. Here comes Räikkönen. We'll have to see, will Räikkönen mess up? But Räikkönen is there. He will, but not as severely as some of the other guys have. Let's see how this goes. Kostecki is on the back bumper of Kaz Gralla, who's right behind Villeneuve. Oh, it's Kostecki who has the car step out on him. As looking through, Räikkönen is still right there with Timmy Hill. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm going to need in this when I stream this 12 hours to fix it. My yawning. But 12 hours at sitting here on my desk right next to my monitor probably won't help me. Here comes Räikkönen. No other major battles on the racetrack except for Jenson Button trying to run down Josh Berry. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Gralla might have a chance here at Jacques Villeneuve as they come onto the back straightaway. Oh, here they come into the chicane. Kimi Räikkönen closed the gap there. Can he hold it on exit is the real question. Räikkönen trying to chase down Timmy Hill. As into the pits comes the 9 of Jordan Taylor. Here comes Räikkönen. Will he get a chance at Timmy Hill? Or will either of them come in and just end their session? Neither of them will do such. Oh, we've got a side-by-side battle. Oh, it's 3 cars into the corner because Jacques Villeneuve was coming in. And that's stacked up. Brody Kostecki and Kaz Grala, as Kostecki will get by. Oh, we've got another battle for a spot. Here comes Kimi Räikkönen. Looking to the inside on Timmy Hill. Here they come into the inner portion of the racetrack. They stay clean. No one hits anything. No one spins out. Here they come into the hairpin, or the International Horseshoe, as it's better called. As sticky keys just came on for no reason on my computer. That's a great thing. Hopefully that didn't break my game, which it actually did. So that's great. That wasn't what I was hoping. You gotta love when that happens. Wow. So that's good. So that just happened. And that just froze it. Okay. So that's great. Well, I think that might be a sign that it's time to sign off, guys. Thank you for the time. To all three of you guys who are watching, thank you. I will see you guys later. I think I might record the first last chance qualifier race. So, it is what it is.